Yeah.
It's really funny. I listened to the second one of those, and it starts out with like the other guy introducing
Oh, jeez.
Dorfman, you know?
Yeah, at first we that's what we did. We switched off who introduced, and then we were
And he's
like,
like,
who
"Take it
gives
away."
a shit?
Yeah, so welcome to the 16th episode of the Empty Heads podcast.
It's already happening?
We have our guest here, Sebastian.
Welcome,
hey.
Sebastian.
Hey,
He's
guys.
the artist. You've seen the beautiful channel art with Garrett and I
Oh, it's so sweet. I actually brought you guys a present.
Oh,
This
wow.
is the original.
If you
Oh,
guys,
shit. Is this the original drawing?
It's the original
Oh, wow.
drawing.
Holy shit.
you guys can see this obviously on YouTube. So
Yeah, you can see the color. This is the sketch. Wow, look at this. This is awesome. Have you seen?
no, my joke was that it's on video.
Oh, right, of course. Yeah, I'll show the camera.
Yeah, look
Show
at
the
that.
camera.
Yeah.
Take a look, listeners.
Now,
That's for
so,
you guys.
So did you draw it
I drew it.
and then scan it?
Yep.
that big?
Yep.
How'd you scan it? Do you have a
Just,
big old scanner or like the camera on your iPad?
Just my iPhone.
On your phone. Wow.
It's really nice.
This
PDF
is-
scanner.
Can I keep this?
That's for
Do you want to
guys.
hear it?
Dare you? You didn't think to ask me first?
Let's split it in half, and every time
No,
we meet,
go ahead
we
and
have
take
to,
it.
We have to fuse
Take it.
Or we'll hang it up in here in the studio.
Take it.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Do you think we can do that?
I was thinking
I
you
mean-
could tape it to the table.
This won't be. This won't be the studio forever. So, just take it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Is that a
Won't
threat?
be the studio forever.
Garrett kills me. So
Well, no, I
Sebastian,
mean-
tell us about yourself.
When I build the studio, the real studio.
What's
Sorry, I'm
This episode is sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Sponsored by ASMR.
That is disgusting.
Oh, Jesus.
sorry.
Now you got your sugary fingers because I saw that you had.
Ugh.
Oh, come on. You didn't have to do that.
Oh, God, sorry, folks. It's okay.
If you've ever watched The Boys with Garrett, I thought for the first, I was like,
Oh,
why does
yeah.
this episode have so many eating noises?
So we were watching The Boys in Discord, me, Sebastian, and Garrett, and Garrett's eating, and we could hear him on his mic, like, and Sebastian's like, what the, who is eating? Like, there's no one on screen eating. Like, what is going on? And Garrett's like, oh, sorry, that was me. And he's like slurping his drink.
Homelander's like talking about someone. He's like,
It's
this whole
really good.
scene.
Well, the thing is, like,
It's like,
I didn't.
this is a weird turn for the show to take.
I didn't see that my mic was going off like green.
Oh, so you didn't know.
So
that
I was
we
like,
could
I
hear
guess
you.
I'm just eating, like,
Yeah.
whatever, you know?
It was funny. It was awkward. So Sebastian, what do you do?
I have to answer questions.
Yeah.
I'm totally unprepared for this. Well,
What do you do?
Isn't that what we asked Simon, and he just froze up?
Yeah, he's like, what?
Yeah. So we ask everyone, what do you do?
I feel like I only listened to the second one that Simon was on, which when he was maybe a little more settled in, a little
Yeah,
more
he
comfortable being on the podcast, and that was intimidating for me. I was like, wow, he's so confident, you know. And
No, he didn't know what was going on for the first 10 minutes.
I should have listened to that one.
That's okay.
Yeah,
You don't have to be prepared for anything.
I'm the second guest, right?
You are.
Of
Yeah,
all time?
officially.
Wow.
Unless you
Cool.
count Simon as the second guest.
Well, who would be the first guest then?
Simon as well, because
Oh.
he's had 2 episodes.
Right. So I'm 2 behind.
Did you put that on Do Not Disturb because the mic?
Sure.
The
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
sorry.
come on.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. well,
Podcast is ruined. Oh my god.
so Sebastian did the art.
Yeah.
So you're an artist.
Sure.
That's one way of putting it.
I drew Eamon and Garrett as Muppets. That's my big claim to fame.
Yep.
That's why I'm here.
When we make it big,
Yeah. When
You'll
you
get like a
we'll acknowledge you.
$1. You'll get $1 every $10,000 we make.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. That sounds good.
Yep. Okay, great. We still have yet to make a single dollar ourselves, so
This isn't highly profitable, this podcast you guys are running. This isn't like a money-making machine.
No,
not yet.
no.
No.
No, sadly not. Well, we're here to talk about one big thing,
Yeah.
and that is The Boys.
Yeah.
The last time we talked about it, only the first 3 episodes were out.
You already talked about it.
We already talked about the first 3 episodes.
Okay. But 4 and 5.
4 and 5, no. So
come out since.
starting now, there will probably be spoilers, and then I'll just figure out the time code later and put that in like I did last time, if
Yeah.
you give a shit. So, Sebastian, what do you think about episodes 4 and 5 of The Boys?
Oh, I love it. I think it's
Der
like
Junge.
I love the show. It's so good. I'm sad that people are review bombing it. That
yeah,
sucks.
because the weekly releases, that's really stupid.
It makes me mad.
Yeah, all the fans are review bombing it because it doesn't have a week. It's like it didn't get all released at once. It's as a weekly release. I guess, with Corona and everything, nerds have nothing better to do than review bomb.
Right, yeah.
Because they can't watch it all at once.
It's so dumb.
It's
so
dumb, yeah.
stupid.
It's excellent. I mean, I'm pretty sure I already liked the second season more than the first.
Yeah, me too, definitely.
I like that it's weekly because I have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. It does it. Obviously, it's nice to like be able to watch an entire show in one sitting or like watch as many episodes as you want.
Yeah.
But the weekly thing just kind of gives it more value. Because it's like...
You interrupted what he was saying.
Sorry, what were you...
when a show releases weekly, it gives it more value because it's like you look forward to it. There's some anticipation, and it's like, ooh, what could happen? You don't just find out instantly that Homelander is a big bitch or whatever.
Garrett said, "Does anyone want a soda?" And I said, "No," because if I have a soda, I'm gonna be burping and slurping throughout the whole podcast. And then he hands me this.
I wonder if it's picking that up.
So it's kind of on you guys, I think.
I think it's on Garrett.
Maybe I
Don't
should
take
just-
mine.
No.
Hey, come on.
But yeah, so what episode 4 is when...
What happened in episode 4?
I'm trying to remember now.
So they go and they talk about Liberty or whatever.
Yeah, they find Liberty. They meet that old black woman because Liberty like murdered her brother.
Right.
Yeah, and Butcher finds his wife.
Yeah,
That all got ruined for me because looking at the internet and Reddit and stuff, and people were like, "I think Stormfront is Liberty," and then they got there in the show, and I was like, "I guess Stormfront is Liberty."
people guess that.
People guessed that, yeah.
Really?
And the way they guessed
I
it
didn't
was
know that.
dumb. I thought it wasn't going to be true because there was some promotional material, like some posters, and one of them was Stormfront with like a bunch of hypodermic needles kind of spread out behind her head like a crown, and people were like, "It looks like the Statue of Liberty. She must be Liberty."
Oh.
And I was like, "That's dumb," but then it turned out to be real. So
That's like Lost. You know the show Lost. Apparently, people
Yeah.
figured out the ending, and then the writers got really mad, so they changed it last minute and like ruined the show.
I think that happens a lot nowadays with like
Yeah.
Star Wars and stuff because like you remember when like the latest trilogy of movies was coming out, people would like guess like who's Rey's dad or whatever, and
People guess she was
People
related
have-
to Palpatine.
yeah, people have so many guesses,
I think
and
I
there's only
watched
so
a
many
video
options.
about that when The Force Awakens came out, and I was
Yeah.
like, "That's stupid," and here we are today. It was still stupid.
But I
It's
also
cra-
think when that movie came out, they had no idea. They were like, just
right, yeah.
What's crazy is that
Figure it out
apparently there was a Daisy Ridley interview recently,
uh-huh.
and originally after Force Awakens, the idea was that what they had in mind for the script and the story was that she was going to be a descendant of Obi-Wan,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
or like originally,
I think they changed it.
and then they cycled
multiple
through,
times.
multiple times. Like at
She
one
was
point,
just nobody.
at one point she was descendant of Obi-Wan, descendant of Luke, descendant of whatever. She was nobody.
Man, what
she
a
was
great
Palpatine,
in-depth discussion
blah,
of
blah,
the
blah, blah,
boys
blah.
Yeah, I
that
know.
we're doing right
Back
now.
to the boys. So yeah.
Come on,
Liberty
Garrett.
is Stormfront.
Get back on task.
I just you
Is a
guys brought up
racist.
Star Wars.
Sorry, Garrett, it's not your fault. Liberty is a Nazi or whatever the fuck, or she's just a racist American. Like, I don't know why her being a Nazi.
She's a soup Nazi. Oh, can I share my
She's a
meme
soup
idea?
Nazi.
Can I
Go
can I
ahead,
use
let's
it?
hear
Okay,
it,
so
yeah.
you know that
Don't
meme.
steal. This is Sebastian's idea though, so you can't steal it.
Yeah, no one steal this. But actually, if someone, because I don't know how to make memes, if someone could make this for
I'll do
me,
it.
that would be great. You know that meme where it's two arms, like from Predator, like
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
grip? Yeah.
Yeah, they just.
So
did.
imagine one of the arms has the words "the boys" on it, and the other arm has the words "Seinfeld" on it, and then in the middle it's "soup Nazi."
Okay, I'll make that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good meme. That's actually
Yeah.
a good meme.
Thank you.
I'll
Thanks,
put that
boys.
on the boys subreddit. You
Yeah.
could put it on the boys subreddit. Get
Oh,
all the
I'm,
Reddit.
I'm
crime.
already there.
Episode 5 when she was talking to Adrian, it just made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She was like, some people are just better than others. And it's just like, whoa.
I was like, God
So
damn it.
subtly racist,
The actress who plays Stormfront, she's great.
She
She's
is
really
great.
good at like
being a dick.
being like just subtly racist.
What's her name? Aya?
Stormfront.
No,
No,
the
the
actress.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
She's pretty good though. But fucking, yeah, it was really just like, he could tell that she was being
She was
racist.
like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, but like, I guess being black in America, not to get political.
As we always say on this show.
It's like
Our classic catchphrase.
I guess
Eamon's classic catchphrase.
I guess being a minority, you could tell when someone is being racist to you. So I guess that's why the writing was like that. But yeah, so
Not to get political,
not to
though.
get political.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. And then her and Homelander, like he was beefing with her.
Oh,
'cause
they
she
were.
was-
You mean at the end?
No, before that.
Like they had, like he was like, "Fuck off! I don't need your help." And then at the end, they fucked.
Okay, after episode 4, when
Yeah.
Homelander fucking kills the doppelganger of himself,
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
call
It's
that
not
shit.
gay if it's yourself.
if it's it's not gay if it's yourself, but I was like, they're pitting these two against each other, like, and then episode 5 just went in the opposite direction. I was like, I thought they were gonna fight,
I called it
And
right
I
from
thought-
the beginning, man. The sexual tension was boiling.
Yeah.
but
I mean,
I also, well, no, I felt that, but at the same time, I was like,
We talked about them fighting. I
I thought they were gonna fight. They still might fight, but I
I
thought that like Homelander's like psyche was just gonna fucking destroy itself because I like when they initially show him lasering the crowd, I thought that's actually what was gonna happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't notice that was like a dream
Es-
sequence.
No,
especially-
they kind of blue balled me there.
Especially after episode 4 when he was just like losing it.
Thank you, Sebastian.
That was
warned you.
disgusting, dude.
Okay,
Because he was just starting. He was starting to like lose it.
Yeah, in episode 5 when he like lands and he kills the soup terrorist, it's so funny because the guy's like doing his weird like wushu, like I don't know, he was doing
Wushu?
Yeah, some force. He was like spinning around and like moving shit, and everyone was freaking out. And Homelander just lands and goes, "Whoa!" and just zaps him and flies away. And then he fucking killed that kid or whatever by accident.
It was funny.
The laser, okay, because in every like in every Superman movie, when he uses his lasers,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't like, it just kind of hits somebody. You know, it never like, boils their blood or
Yeah.
shoots through
Well,
them.
you don't want to have Superman cutting people in half.
Yeah. So the fact that they actually like thought about how a laser would actually work with Homelander and really went through the effort to make the CGI super grotesque is pretty good. I like that.
It's a good show. I like the Deep is falling for some sort of Scientology scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I
really
thought
good.
that
The
was-
Church
They
of the
make that
Collective.
video.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, that was really good.
Some guy's like kissing up on a girl, and she's like, "No, I don't like it." And he's like, "Hey, bro, not cool."
Yeah, the guy's like, "Whoa, sorry," and he backs away. Or like the two
that
kids are
commercial was
fighting.
hilarious.
He's like, "You two know better," and then they immediately just stop and stand completely still.
Mhm.
They're like, "Yes, sir." Like what?
Yeah. What did you think of that rape scene in the first season, Eamon? Remember when the Deep raped Starlight?
Oh,
Remember that? What did you think about that?
that was very gross and unnerving,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't condone.
Garrett, did you read the comic?
I did not know.
You read the comics, right?
I read. I have the first volume of the comic, The Name of the Game, and it's pretty different. Like it's not.
I know
I've
it's
heard
different.
it's a lot. I've heard like some things are very different.
But that scene in the comic is much worse because instead
Oh,
of
I
just
know.
the Deep,
Yeah.
it's like also Homelander and Black Noir show up.
And A-Train,
And she's like, "Oh, good! Like these guys are here to save me." And they're like, "No, we're not. We all want to get our dicks sucked." Yeah,
Jeez, wow, that's.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on the comics.
I know there's
but I
this
haven't
big
read the
Black
comics.
Noir thing in the comics that like people don't want in the show.
talking about him being a clone.
Yeah,
People don't want that.
I don't think so. Some people on Reddit are like, "That'd be stupid."
Hmm.
I think it'd be stupid.
Oh, episode 5, Black Noir scared me.
he was hiding on that roof.
I
Yeah,
was
it was
like,
really goofy looking.
it was goofy looking, but
Like,
when
'cause
they
you
started fighting him, I was like, geez, this guy's scary.
He
That
shot-
kinda-
Okay, he grabbed the gun when Huey shot him, and then he shot a hole through his hand, and then he still just like threw the gun away.
Yeah, they were just like putting bullets through him, and
Yeah,
wasn't
he was
doing
covered in
anything.
shrapnel, and
Just
he
doesn't
walks
feel
up,
pain.
And he like, his ringtone is like some fucking like piano piece. I forgot what it was, and then he like, there's like a camera. I don't know. It's just so weird. Do you think he is the Homelander's clone in the show?
Probably.
Because he takes the gunshots and all that. Like
Yeah, I don't
nothing.
know.
He takes the terrorist explosion like it's nothing.
You would think if you were Homelander's clone, he'd be able to like fly and shit.
Maybe they tell him not to do that.
Also, I feel like he has different powers than Homelander in the show, because you see, like, in the first season, Homelander getting shot with bullets and they just, like, bounce off him.
Right, yeah.
And Black Noir, it's kind of a gross, like, Wolverine thing.
Yeah, so maybe he's, like, a weird, like, they fucked up. They made Homelander, and then when they tried cloning him, they couldn't get it right.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of him being, like,
Or maybe he was the first Homelander.
And then
they messed
it
up
with Homelander.
Yeah.
That was a little goofy. Him sitting on a roof and Billy Butcher comes out and he just notices him.
Yeah,
You know?
because like if Butcher noticed him through like a very like shitty reflection from his car in his broad daylight, you'd be able to see a man in a full black spandex suit, sitting on a like you'd see Batman sitting on a roof in broad daylight. That's why he goes out at night. So Black Noir being there was kind of really obvious. The firemen came and were like, "There's a gas leak." Mm-hmm. They would have seen him too.
Yeah, and then the whole like he doesn't kill him because they blackmail him. It's a little bit anticlimactic. Yeah, but whatever. I mean, it's a great show.
The show would have been over if Black Noir just killed all of them.
I didn't.
Yeah, they didn't really stand a chance.
5. You can't kill Mr. The Boys in episode 5.
Well, yeah, they like. You're not gonna kill Black Noir either. They didn't have anything.
Kill him. You can't.
Well, you can.
Well,
any of them can die.
What's Homelander? Does he have like a kryptonite?
He could probably just get beat up.
I don't know. They say in the first season that he can't see through zinc, but that's not like kryptonite. That's
instead
like
of lead.
Yeah.
Oh, because he also has X-ray vision. That's right.
Yeah.
There is an X-ray vision scene in the first one, right?
I don't remember.
What do you think is gonna happen?
Season
2.
So bad. What do I think is gonna happen? We said Stormfront and Homelander are gonna fight, and he's gonna kill Stormfront. I still think that's gonna happen.
Do you think he's gonna kill Stormfront?
I think.
I think now I don't think he's gonna kill her.
He's either gonna kill her or like do something bad, but they're gonna fight. I still think that's gonna happen.
I
think if anybody kills her, it's probably
Starlight?
Kimiko.
Because she killed Jeffrey. Kenji.
Yeah.
I think probably some more weird sex shit is gonna happen.
That was a weird sex scene. Them floating up in the air.
Well, they were just beating each other up too.
I was reading an article. They were like, they were really roughhousing. They had to wear like body armor that they CGI'd out because they were like hoisted up, and if they fell, they would have hurt themselves.
That's pretty hot.
So the actors were like, "Yeah, it was the weirdest sex scene I've ever done." Which I mean,
I don't
obviously,
know. Yeah. I felt like the Madeline Stillwell sex scene was a little weirder than that.
Yeah.
Because they were just, two superheroes going at it, and, like, it's, they're roughhousing, it's sexy. But with her, it's like a weird, like, he has, like, a weird mommy kink, and...
Drinks her milk.
He drinks her milk.
Yeah, when he goes...
Do you think he's going to drink Stormfront's milk?
I really hope so.
You hope so? What the fuck?
When he goes into Doppelganger's place and Doppelganger walks up as Madeline Stillwell with a cup of milk, and she's like, "You want some?" And he dips her fingers in it, puts it in her face. It's
yeah,
so
I want to
gross.
see a whole scene where he's explaining to Doppelganger, like, okay.
Yeah. So I need you to be Madeline Stillwell and address me as my big boy or whatever the fuck she calls him.
Yeah. Put my head in your lap.
Yeah.
Against your boobs.
Give me milk.
What else happened?
I think that's it.
Maeve is being outed as gay.
And Homelander.
Come on, man.
Dude.
Homefront. That's their couple.
You don't even watch the fucking show.
That's their couple name.
Do you think Billy Butcher's gonna call her Storm Cunt at some point?
Yeah.
I hope that
I'm
happens.
surprised he hasn't, if I'm being honest.
Well, they haven't had really any face-to-face interaction yet.
Oi.
Let's all do Billy Butcher impressions, starting with Eamon.
Oi, Storm Cunt. Terra.
That's all
Yui.
right. Gary?
I just remember the scene when they're in the sewer. Mm-hmm. And the third episode, he's like, "Oi, cunt!"
Yeah.
To
That's
Homelander.
our only impression. Try something else.
What else am I gonna do?
Hey? Whenever he goes, "You fed up?" A. He really emphasizes the A. I don't think Australians do that.
Do an
I think he
A-Train
might
impression.
be English.
Garrett,
Especially after we met his aunt and she's English.
Garrett, do an
I don't think he's
A-Train
Australian.
But he sounds Australian.
The character's
No, he
British.
sounds kind of like Cockney British.
Carl Urban is from New Zealand.
Yeah.
He's a Kiwi.
The more I hear it, the more I'm like, is this like Australian or is it Cockney? Like,
No, the character's British. He's
Yeah.
doing his regular old New Zealand accent.
oh, is the characters in
Do an
the
A-Train
comic
impression,
is no.
Come on, give us your best
The
A-Train
character in the
impression.
comic
Wait,
is
give
British.
us your Butcher impression.
Oh, no, I'm okay, guys.
Come on.
I don't want to do A-Train.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That would be.
I liked in the last episode, you go, oh, you're looking for a happy ending? This ain't that kind of massage parlor. That was pretty
good. Yeah, that was a good bit.
Yeah.
Carl Urban is a pretty good actor.
He's so good.
Yeah. And then, freaking. Okay, all right. So the Deep is marrying that woman.
Already happened.
Oh right, they
Already
got
married.
If they have
Incorrect.
children,
Uh-huh.
would his kids come out with gills?
Oh, that's a good question. Because, like,
Well, it's genetics.
But
There's a
some of
chance
the
of it
kids
happening.
don't.
Right, yeah.
There's a
Like,
chance he doesn't.
Translucent had a kid who I don't think had any powers. Mesmer from the first season. Remember that guy? Could, like,
Oh,
touch people and then you could
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, that's right.
He had, like, a regular old fucking kid.
Homelander's boy,
Yeah.
Ryan, he can shoot a laser.
He does have.
He can't
powers.
fly. The scene where he pushes him off the roof is so funny. It's also kind of sad.
Yeah, I kind of thought the kid was just gonna die.
Yeah, me too. I was like, oh.
I was kind of hoping that that's
Yeah, like,
what would
and then
happen.
Homelander would have just been a massive dick, and Becca would have hated him, but it wouldn't. She would have just.
She already did hate him.
They would have just killed Becca then as well, because the reason they're there is to hide the fact that Homelander has a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, what I don't get is that it's like a massive facility that they built, like big
Yeah.
walls, and then it's a big old forest, and then it's just their house.
That's a fake neighborhood.
It's a whole neighborhood
It's
Yeah,
like a
fake
little
neighborhood.
fake town, I think.
with people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, so he has a school that he goes to, and there's a grocery
something
store.
like that.
Probably
Yeah,
is a school.
dude,
Wow.
that's horrible.
Guys, I'm sorry.
No, we gave you the soda, so it's our
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah. it's not my
I
fault.
gave you the
Yeah.
soda.
Yeah, it's Garrett's fault.
Hey.
It's your fault though.
It's not my
You
fault,
let me
guys.
give him the soda.
Anyways, yeah, so the kid goes to school. And does everyone in the neighborhood know what's going on? Do you think Vought went to random people and said, hey, we'll pay you to live here as long as you don't ask any questions?
It'd probably
Yeah.
have to be.
Non-disclosure agreements.
Yeah. Because otherwise, like, people would be like, hey, what's this giant wall?
Yeah,
around
They're
our
paid
town?
actors, dude.
Hey, why does Homelander come
It's
here?
Truman Show.
Oh, yeah, it probably is
Little
the Truman Show.
Show going on. It kind of seemed at the end of the first season when Homelander drops Billy in the front yard and then he's like, we're going to be a family. And he looks into his kid's eyes and it's a different kid actor and his eyes glow. Kind of seemed like he already had powers because of the glowing eyes.
I don't remember that.
And
I
then they fucking
vaguely
switched
remember the
around
first
on us.
season.
Yeah, how long ago? What was it? 2 years ago, right?
It was a year ago or something like that.
Something like that. Too.
Well, okay. Yeah, Homelander's kid, Ryan Homelander. Is that his name?
That's his name, Ryan
Yeah,
Homelander.
that's his name. It's Rhinelander.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, so those pictures are totally getting released anyways, right?
Yeah.
Well, I
That
don't know.
Butcher used to blackmail Gus from Breaking Bad.
I don't think Butcher would want those pictures to be released because it would hurt.
Yeah, but he also called him a soup freak.
He did. Is it time for me to show you guys memes?
Oh, yeah,
Of the
Sebastian
boys?
wants to show some boys' memes.
All right, here's
You guys
a couple
can't
of
see 'em.
boys' memes. Look at that. Pretty funny, right? Eamon, you want to look at that?
So dumb.
Kimiko, sad because of her brother's death. Frenchie, damn, I'm kind of horny. Okay, that's good.
Should I save the rest for later? Or should we
No,
keep
no,
going?
let's keep going.
Meme review.
Here's another one.
Name review. We're
There
not
you go.
ripping that off from anyone. I hope these mics pick up my fucking laptop.
I like how Garrett doesn't read the meme.
No, I
actually.
don't want to
Just
read it. It's
Homelander
lame.
threatens to
I'm
laser
letting
Stormfront.
Eamon do the
Stormfront.
lame.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit. Yeah, that scene was so weird. She was like, laser my fucking tits. And he's... I wonder if he actually got off to... I mean, he
It
did,
makes
but like,
sense.
would you get off to that?
Yeah, man.
If you
He's
had
so
laser
hot.
eyes, would you get off to being able to laser someone without killing them?
Oh yeah. Well, I think
You sounded too
because
happy about
she goes
that.
like it hurts. You know, I think like if you're like an indestructible person, it's probably really like
A bit of
unusual.
pain is like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. Yeah.
Well, some people are masochists and they get turned on with like regular pain,
Yeah, like whips and slaps. And
whips and slaps,
punches.
and spanks, and
So who do you think is gonna kill Homelander?
I want to keep talking about
I don't want to talk about
kinky sex.
BDSM.
No. Okay, but Stormfront likes her tits being lasered,
Yes.
Yeah.
and Homelander enjoyed doing that. Now, why do you think that?
He
In this
likes
discussion,
his milk warm.
I like how the solution to Homelander's problems in terms of his like view in the public eye
is memes.
is Facebook fucking
Yeah, like shitty conservative Facebook memes.
yeah.
Why don't you read that one out, Eamon?
Okay. So it's a Where's Waldo comic, and then it's Billy Butcher, and he says, well, if I ain't the invisible cunt.
It's pretty funny.
Hey.
Pretty good stuff.
I like his beard. His facial hair is real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this one, Garrett?
Is it a different one?
I mean, there's like no way to say it. It's just like
Give it a shot, ain't it?
Okay, all right. So it's Homelander kicks A-Train out of the 7, and then it's a Stormfront : and then it's the picture of
Jim from
Jim
the office.
from the office peering through the blinds. Everyone knows that meme.
Everyone
from
knows that meme, yeah.
So it's good. That's a good one.
Wow, what a great segment for a podcast.
Yeah, this
I
is,
know. I hate when we
meme
I
description.
hate when we do this. We last time we talked about memes, it just felt stupid.
Here's one where I think it's Dave Chappelle, and he's got like kind of white
The
on his
cocaine
lips,
the
and he's
cocaine
going,
lips.
Y'all got any more of those boys episodes?
Yeah. Okay. See, that's a good one.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could watch more boys episodes right now.
I wish I could watch more boys.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Okay. Is that it for boys talk? Have we touched
guess.
on all the important
Got anything
factors?
else?
So I'm wondering, like, what are Maeve's powers?
Yeah, is she Wonder? I mean, Wonder Woman's powers. She's super strong.
Like, she stops that truck in season 1, but what else does she do?
in some continuity she can fly. Wonder Woman, not Maeve. So can Maeve do a fly? No.
I'm all
No,
into
'cause
that.
Homelander has to.
Homelander,
Orange.
like,
I'll
flew
take
her
this
to
one.
that plane.
Oh.
Dude, come on.
I thought
Does
that
she
would be
have
a little bigger.
A lasso?
A lasso.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
No. Okay.
No?
So it's the lasso of truth. So she
Okay.
has like the chain of justice.
We
She doesn't
forgot.
have a chain of justice.
We forgot.
And she smacks people with the chain.
We forgot about, like, the Return of the Seven or whatever, the movie
Dawn
they're
of the
filming.
Seven.
Dawn
Yeah,
of the
that's
Seven.
Obviously, Dawn of Justice.
Very funny.
Batman
I like
v
that.
Superman.
It was
The
so
logo
funny
is
when
Batman v
when she was
Superman.
like,
"I'm gay."
yeah,
We're-
I said it right before.
Yeah, we're
she-
watching
all
the beginning
expected
of the
that, but
episode.
I like thought she's gonna go, "I'm gay."
Well,
but
and I
there's
did
no
it in
way
this funny voice.
Right
like,
before
I'm
she
gay.
says it, Garrett just goes, "I'm gay."
And it's like, imagine watching a Marvel movie, and then one of them's like, I'm special
what-
just like you. I'm gay or I'm whatever. You know,
Yeah.
like,
What
It's
was so
kinda-
funny about it was in A-Train's monologue, he says Dawn of the Seven
Yeah.
in Dawn of the Seven. I was like, God damn it.
so obviously they're making it like really cheesy.
Yeah,
and
they're
shit,
hamming it up.
But it's really well, like it's a really good job of making it cheesy.
Yeah.
I like it. I like they're making fun of the
The-
big budget Marvel
Yeah,
movies and
it's,
shit.
It's good.
They have all the ladies standing together and
Yeah,
that shot.
girls get it done.
Here's the thing.
When that happened in Endgame, some of our friends got really upset.
People
because women-
got really upset when that happened in Endgame when they have all the ladies singing
I was like,
together.
I was fine with it. I was like, that's
Doesn't
cool.
matter.
Well, here's the thing. They're
I
like,
get what they were doing. Sure, it was a little ham-fisted, but like, whatever.
but it's all ham-fisted.
yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
It is,
Like
yeah.
you really have to shove everything in, so it makes sense.
People were upset. They're like, they're just setting up like another movie, and it's like that's what all this is.
Yeah,
It's a
ev-
business.
So it's a 3-hour commercial that you're watching.
Yeah, they want you to invest in buying Marvel things, whether it's toys, comics,
or the
or movie
upcoming
tickets,
movies.
yeah. So obviously it's just an ad.
It makes me sad as an OG Marvel fan. I got my MODOK shirt on.
No, dude, you were a Marvel fan before the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at least you got DC Comics deciding not
Oh,
to
at
do
least
the
you got
universe.
DC Comics.
No. What I'm saying is that they're going away from doing the DCEU thing,
I
and they're
hate,
just doing standalone films, which is better.
Sebastian hates every DC movie.
I don't hate every DC movie.
You like the Dark Knight?
Yeah,
No,
I like
every-
the Dark-
Everybody
every one of,
likes
like,
the Dark Knight.
The universe ones.
But I don't like anything they're doing.
You don't
You didn't-
like
what,
Joker?
Did you like Joker?
Yeah, I like Joker.
Of course you like
We
Joker.
can talk
Everybody
about
likes
Joker.
Joker.
Did you like Shizm?
Yeah, Shazam was okay.
Shazam was good.
Wonder Woman.
Come on, you liked Birds of Prey.
I thought Wonder Woman.
You liked
We're
Birds of
talking about
Prey.
this. We're talking about how I don't like Wonder Woman and Black Panther.
Oh god.
You just sound like a huge
Panther.
Look.
That's not DC.
No, I know, but it's just.
He's doing a bit.
I'm not doing a bit.
No.
What was your problem?
My problem with Wonder Woman is that it's just Thor and Captain America smushed together. You know.
You talking about the plots of the movie?
It's not especially bad. I just didn't think it was.
What about
super original?
What's the other one?
Well, because look, it's literally
Aquaman.
I didn't like it.
It was alright.
Hey,
I weirdly enjoyed that movie.
Alright at best. Thanks. Good argument.
I think Batman's gonna be epic though.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
I think since they're going away from DCE.
Yeah. What about Birds of Prey? Did you like Birds of Prey?
yeah, I like Birds of
With
Prey.
Harlequin? I know you're a big fan of.
I'm a big fan of Margot Robbie.
You know you're gonna like that new Suicide Squad
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
James Gunn.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Rat guy. Weasel.
For a while, Guardians of the Galaxy was like my favorite movie
I
because
remember
it 2014. I was 14. I was like the perfect age for.
Yeah, you're like, oh, the soundtrack and the Chris Pratt.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The soundtrack and the Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Two best things about that
Dave
movie.
Bautista.
I just thought, like, she starts out in Asgard, right? And then she
You
has
mean
to
the
leave
mascara?
Asgard. No, I'm doing a bit.
Oh yeah, you're doing a bit.
And then she goes to, World War II and fights with the Howling
World War
Commandos.
One.
I'm doing a bit.
He's doing a bit. He's just saying it's Iron Man,
And
no,
there's,
Captain
Iron Man
America,
and Thor.
and Thor.
Captain America.
This is a Nazi
Not Iron Man,
scientist.
Captain America
and,
and Thor.
she's-
Yeah.
and then it even does the, like, I'm in a plane and I have to make the ultimate sacrifice, and it ends.
Oh yeah, that does happen.
Yeah, Jimmy. What's his name?
Jimmy
Talking about the guy Chris Pine.
Yeah,
Pine.
but the character.
Steve.
I think it is Steve.
Yeah,
I forget, dude.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
What about the Snyder Cut? You excited about the Snyder Cut?
Oh yeah, you thought the trailer was stupid, right?
Oh,
I think it's
they
stupid.
did a bit in The Boys. They're like the Joss rewrite
yeah,
or whatever.
The Joss rewrite. That was really good.
That was
they even
that
name
was
dropped
awesome.
Joss. Like that's really good.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how Joss feels about that.
Okay, if he knows, he probably is a little hurt. I mean, fuck Joss Whedon.
No, not fuck Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon's fine, all
Name
right.
a good Joss Whedon movie.
The Avengers, you idiot.
Yeah, I know.
I like this. I like when I listen to the podcast and you guys argue.
Yeah. Now you're getting
my
a
favorite
live
part.
rendition.
Yeah,
of
you know,
that.
because usually Eamon's wrong. So.
Oh yeah.
This is
Yeah.
so weird. I'm in the podcast and I know I'm gonna listen to this. Can I give a shout out?
To yourself?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, hey, Sebi. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, cutie.
Hey, my good boy.
My
What
good boy,
fucking-
Do you want
drink
some
this
milk?
milk.
Yeah, are you trying to? Are you?
It's not gay if it's you. All right, sorry.
Stick
guys.
my fingers in your Coke can and then put it in your mouth.
What? It's such a gross thing. I like how they get really.
Hey, we're not talking about The Boys anymore.
Oh, that's true.
Stop trying to bring it back to the boys.
Yeah,
the
dude,
topic
come on.
of this episode.
Yeah.
We're talking about Star Wars now, all right?
No, there was something else I wanted to talk about that I
The
forgot.
Snyder
Oh,
you know
yeah?
what? All right, so
You're waving to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
we usually talk about the shows we've been watching, other than the
Oh,
boys.
well, I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
nothing.
Have you been watching anything
I haven't
else?
started anything
Yeah.
new.
Yeah, I've been watching all kinds of shit, man.
Let's hear it.
I rewatched Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Mm-hmm.
and then I rewatched Avatar Korra.
You
I wanted to talk
Korra?
about the Snyder Cut
Oh
because
yeah.
I think it's going to be bad.
Okay.
I also
Also,
think
I
it's gonna be bad.
hate Justice League. I don't know
What?
how you guys feel about Justice League.
The movie sucks. Justice League sucks.
Oh,
May I?
yeah.
I think it's going to be bad
Yeah.
because Zack Snyder's track record in general is pretty bad.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean I won't enjoy it or I won't like it. It's true. It's absolutely true. It'll probably like I haven't seen the Joss cut, nor do I want to see it because I know it's awful.
I will.
But I
You
bet
haven't seen Justice League?
no.
You don't want to.
I don't
I'm
want
telling
to.
you
No,
right
I
now-
don't.
I think
No,
you
I
should
didn't want to begin with.
see Justice League.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
All right,
I'll
here's the
probably
thing.
watch it before the Snyder Cut comes out, but I almost guarantee that the Snyder Cut will be more enjoyable than that.
That's
But
interesting,
I
Garrett.
don't think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think it's gonna be better than Joss Whedon's version, but not like a really good movie. And since it's 4 hours, it's gonna be released in four parts.
I feel like can we start over? I've just been
The whole
burping
podcast?
throughout- Yeah. Start it over. Take 2.
All right, guys.
Welcome to the sequel.
Welcome to Wildly Unscripted.
Garrett. That's fine. They won't get this far in.
You can't take
Nobody gets this far
You
in.
can't take a shitty movie and then go like, "Oh, we're going to add some scenes." And
No,
we're
that's
gonna
not what they're
redo
doing.
it."
They shot the Snyder. They shot
know what
Snyder's
happened.
version, and
I
then they're
know.
just gonna release what
They're
they
two
shot.
different movies.
Yeah, they're,
I mean,
they're actually two different
basically,
movies with
they're
the same
two
characters
different
and same
movies.
actors.
Zack Snyder was like, "I'm going to make a Justice League movie." And then he started making it. He had to stop making it. And they're like, "Okay,
Yeah,
bring in
his daughter died.
Yeah. Thanks, Garrett." And then they're
I
like,
didn't
"Bring
know
in
that was the case. I thought they fired him.
No, his daughter committed suicide, so
Bring
he had
in
to step away
Whedon.
from the project.
Garrett, what the?
What do you mean? You were like, I didn't know what happened. I was just telling you what happened.
Jeez, Garrett.
Fucking
way to
idiot.
Ruin the mood.
They finished the movie, and it was bad, and I didn't like it. And now Zach's coming back, and he's like, "I'm gonna do what I originally intended to do," which I think is also bad. You saw Batman
Well,
v
the
Superman.
thing
We
is,
watched it together when it came
the
out.
We
thing
watched it
is,
together.
is that the way Joss Whedon wrote,
Somewhat.
from what I understand, the Justice League movie and the way he wrote the Avengers movie is that he focuses on one character trait and just hams it up to that character to make it like more representative of that. And from what I know, it's like you had Batman like doing bits in Justice League and shit,
Yeah.
like being like funny
Because
Tony
the
Stark
critique of
guy.
Batman's character in Batman v Superman was that he was too serious.
But that's Batman.
Yeah,
like,
so
what do
then
you?
Joss Whedon was like, okay, what if he made funny jokes and he was real like you
Tony
know,
Stark or whatever,
what's
like
the
doing
term?
bits.
What?
I
You're
don't
waving
know.
your hand.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
like the point still comes
It is,
across.
Yeah, it is a bad
So
way
like,
to write Batman.
I don't think Zack Snyder is necessarily a good writer, but I think it'll be more indicative of what the characters represent and how he wanted them represented.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna feel like a proper follow up to Batman v Superman.
since they rushed the CG to change the CG for the Joss cut, everything will probably look better. Not like I know the color palette is fucked in the Joss Whedon cut.
Sure.
So I bet it'll look better at least for that. Like that, I know for sure. And
See, what I did there is
like,
I had to burp, and I leaned real far away from the
Don't
microphone.
worry.
Good job.
I'm learning.
But yeah, I mean, that's one thing for sure is that it'll look better because he's just he's also a better cinematographer and like he has an eye for cool shots. You know, it's what people hate and love about him.
I feel like
Yeah.
a gross piece of shit just
Jesus.
coming in here and
Nice.
Oh, you're talking about yourself. I talking about.
Well,
oh,
it's
I'm
true.
farting,
It's true.
Okay, well,
stinking up the studio.
Sorry, I didn't mean it.
the Snyder cut. We talked about this
Fucking
assignment.
hate
Yeah,
It's-
we talked about it.
It's
Simon.
it's gonna be something.
Go home and cut myself.
Okay, Sebastian.
Sorry.
I started watching The Crown.
What are we at?
38.
Really?
I started watching The Crown,
What's that?
the show about the English monarchy, the royal family.
It's on
Queen Elizabeth.
Netflix. It's
Mhm.
about
Netflix.
Queen Elizabeth II. More.
Yeah, it's Queen
Than
Elizabeth.
anything.
It specifically starts off with her inauguration, and then like the first two seasons are like her first 2 years, and then the third and the fourth season are
They jump ahead in time.
they
right?
jump ahead in time, are in the 90s with like Princess Diana and stuff. But I've only seen the first two seasons. Actually, I'm halfway
First
through
two
the second one.
seasons are like World War II and shit, right?
No, it's in the 50s. It's like after she's inaugurated. She was inaugurated in 53.
Oh. I thought they talked about a lot about like World War II.
You know, they mention it like, oh, this happened and that happened, and they do some scenes set in World War
Okay,
II,
that's
but, like,
that's what I thought.
It's very small scenes,
Okay.
but it's really good. It's all drama. It's 100% drama. I don't know why. I actually love it. And you know what? We need a royal family. This democracy shit is not working.
Don't say that. Because you know Donald Trump's about to become king.
King, first of his name.
Why don't those British, why don't they just get together and kill the old bag? You know what I'm saying?
She's 95, 96.
Feels
and
like-
Prince Philip,
He's
Yeah.
98.
he's 99.
Oh, he's 99.
Is there a king of England?
No, so he is the Queen's consort.
And why do they call it jaywalking? These are just
You're the
you know
worst.
what? That's-
unrelated
okay,
questions I have.
That's actually a thing that auto insurance companies invented to get
gonna
laws
start
down.
just going on a conspiracy.
pointing at you.
really aggressively at Sebastian.
It's big
Tower
insurance,
7.
man. It's big pharma.
So
It's
the
big.
reason
Jet fuel can't go through steel beams.
can't melt. The reason
I'm sorry, Eamon. I'm sorry I got it
I wish
wrong.
Nate had walked in.
Yeah.
And just took a seat. Like,
Is Nate
He
lurking
he was
outside?
outside. He peed through the window. So the reason he's not the king of England is because he's not English. He's Greek. He's the son.
he's Greek?
Yeah, he's the son of the king of Greece, but the king of Greece was ousted when the revolution happened in Greece in 1913.
I thought he'd be like Welsh or something.
No, he's Danish and Greek.
Did there used to be a king of England? I guess there must.
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth's dad, King George V. He died in 52, and then she took it because the English monarchy works that a woman can be the monarch.
Wow.
So she
Great.
became the monarch, and her husband is he was initially
Just
a duke.
another woman in power, am I
Yeah,
right?
fucking-
Jeez.
It's
Listen.
really interesting. The English royal family.
I hope
is
nobody takes that
ridiculously interesting.
seriously.
I'm super into it now.
Keep an eye out for Garrett and I. We're starting our own podcast called
Women, huh?
Incel. In
Extraordinary.
celebration.
And celebration, yeah. Yeah, I'm ditching you.
Am I right,
Sebastian's my
Eamon?
new co-host.
Am I right,
could easily
Eamon?
replace you.
All these women in power.
See
am
how
I
I
right, Eamon?
switched the joke on you there?
Yeah, you did switch
Yeah.
the joke on me. Good job.
Did you guys hear Ruth Bader Ginsburg died?
Yeah.
that's
Well,
a-
let's not get political.
Let's not get political. That is upsetting, but let's not get political. The English royal family, very interesting stuff. The Crown, I recommend if you like that sort of stuff. If you like history, it's it's dramatized. Some of the stuff, like one of the things that they touch on is Prince Philip maybe having an affair with the Queen, like with some ballerina. That never happened, and shit like that. But they hit all the real historical things, like okay, all right. One of the prime ministers of England, this is true. He was a cuck for 30 years. This is true.
An actual cuck.
An actual cuck. His wife was in an affair with another they don't have senators, parliamentarian for 30 years. But he never got a divorce with his wife because it would have ruined his image. So everyone
Just let himself
knew,
get cucked.
Everyone knew in government.
So his image was already ruined?
No, just in the government, not
Oh.
like public. At least like his closer people. He was a cuck.
Wait,
for
how would that
30
ruin
years.
his image if he got divorced from his wife because she
divorce
was having an
frowned
affair?
upon. I mean,
No,
they didn't
they're
let,
Protestant.
No. They're in the church of in the English church back then. If you got a divorce, people first of all it was the 50s, so they were like, "That's stupid. Why would you get a divorce?" Christians didn't like that. But also, if you got a divorce, you couldn't remarry until one of the divorcees died. That was the
Yeah,
issue.
but the king who
with-
created the Church of England did that so he could get a divorce.
yeah, so he killed his wife and then would marry another one. He'd execute their wife. His wife.
No, that's like why.
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm wondering
But
why
that's
anybody
why,
would care.
King Edward VIII had to abdicate the throne because he wanted to marry a divorcee, and her husband was still alive.
Hey, when does the intro music happen? When is that going to happen? I've been waiting
It's
for
gonna
that the whole time.
I hate you.
Did I?
We put that in post.
You guys both have headphones on, so
That's
maybe
it.
I can't hear him. Do you want me to do a little intro music for you?
Well, we could do an outro.
Eamon and Garrett podcast. Oh, that's not what it's called.
No.
Empty Heads podcast. There you go.
He was a
That's
cut
free.
for 30 years. We'll see you later, folks.
Oh, thanks, guys.
See you next
don't have
week.
to clap for
Thanks
me.
for
yeah.
Guys, that's so nice.
thanks for coming on,
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Thank you, Sebastian. We'll
Is that
have
it?
you on eventually again.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Never.
Never.
No. He's not coming back.
Thanks for having me.
Love
All right.
you.
See you next week.
Fuck you.